Ellie and the Golden Oak. Ellie loved Thanksgiving. She adored the scent of pumpkin pie wafting through the house, the glow of candles on the dinner table, and the laughter of her family gathered around. But this year felt different. Her older brother Jason was studying abroad and couldn't make it home. Her mom and dad were both busy with work, rushing to fit preparations into their hectic schedules. The house felt quieter than usual, and Ellie couldn't shake the feeling that something was missing. Sitting on the porch swing, she hugged her knees to her chest and watched the leaves blow across the yard. Her grandmother, Nana B., stepped outside, holding 2 mugs of hot chocolate. She handed one to Ellie and sat down beside her. "What's troubling you, sweetheart?" Nana B. asked. Ellie sighed. "Thanksgiving doesn't feel the same this year. It feels empty." Nana B. smiled gently. "Maybe you're looking for Thanksgiving in the wrong places," she said. She reached into her sweater pocket and pulled out a folded piece of paper. "Here," she said, handing it to Ellie. "What's this?" Ellie asked, unfolding the paper. "It's an old story," Nana B. said. "Something my grandmother told me when I was your age. It's about the Golden Oak." Ellie smoothed out the paper and read the title, "The Story of the Golden Oak." Beneath it was a handwritten tale about a magical oak tree hidden deep in the forest. According to the story, the oak was planted long ago by a child who wanted to preserve the spirit of Thanksgiving. On this holiday, the tree would come alive to share its wisdom with those in need. Ellie looked up at her grandmother, eyes wide. "Do you think it's real?" "Why don't you find out?" Nana B. said with a wink. That was all the encouragement Ellie needed. She grabbed her jacket and flashlight and set off toward the woods. The late afternoon sun was dipping low, casting a warm, golden light over the trees. The air was crisp, and leaves crunched underfoot as Ellie ventured deeper into the forest. After walking for what felt like a long time, Ellie came to a clearing. In the center stood a magnificent oak tree. Its trunk was wide and sturdy, and its branches stretched toward the sky, draped with leaves that shimmered gold, even in the fading light. Ellie approached the tree, her heart racing. "Are you the Golden Oak?" she whispered. The tree's branches rustled, though there was no wind. A warm, deep voice spoke, wrapping around her like a hug. "Yes, Ellie. Why have you come?" Ellie hesitated, then poured out her heart. She told the tree how empty Thanksgiving felt this year without Jason, how her parents seemed too busy, and how the holiday didn't feel special anymore. The Golden Oak listened patiently, then spoke. "Thanksgiving is not about what's missing, Ellie. It's about seeing the blessings already around you. Let me show you." Before Ellie could respond, a golden light surrounded her. The world blurred and shifted, and when the light faded, Ellie found herself standing in a cozy, bustling kitchen. A family worked together to prepare a simple meal. laughing and chatting as they chopped vegetables and stirred pots. "Who are they?" Ellie asked aloud. "They are neighbors who came together to share what they have," the oak's voice explained. "Even when times are hard, they find joy in each other's company." The scene changed, and Ellie was now in a park where children were playing tag among the autumn leaves. Their cheeks were flushed with excitement, and their laughter echoed through the crisp air. "These children have no toys," the oak said, "but their hearts are full of gratitude for the simple joys of life." Next, Ellie found herself in a small living room. An elderly man sat in an armchair, smiling as a young girl brought him a cup of tea. The warmth in his eyes as he took the cup made Ellie's heart swell. "Kindness, no matter how small, creates gratitude," the oak said softly. Finally, Ellie was back in the clearing, standing before the majestic golden oak. Its branches swayed gently, and its golden leaves seemed to glow brighter against the twilight sky. "Do you see now, Ellie?" the tree asked. "Gratitude isn't found in the things you think you've lost. It's in the love and kindness that surround you every day." Ellie nodded, her heart feeling lighter than it had in weeks. "Thank you," she whispered. The oak's branches rustled as if in reply, and Ellie turned to make her way home. When she stepped into the house, she found her mom peeling potatoes at the counter and her dad setting the table. They looked up, surprised to see her smiling. "Can I help?" Ellie asked eagerly. Her mom handed her a bowl of mashed sweet potatoes. "Of course, we could use an extra pair of hands." Ellie jumped in, helping with the food, hanging decorations, and even making name cards for the table. She found an old drawing Jason had made when he was little and placed it in the center of the table as a tribute. That evening, as her family gathered around the table, Ellie suggested they share something they were thankful for. Her dad spoke about how happy he was to have this time together, despite their busy schedules. Her mom shared her gratitude for the simple joys of family. When it was Ellie's turn, she smiled and said, "I'm thankful for realizing how much love is all around me, even when things feel different." Later that night, as Ellie lay in bed, she looked out her window toward the woods. The silhouette of the golden oak was just visible under the starry sky, its golden leaves shimmering faintly. "Thank you, golden oak," Ellie whispered. The tree's leaves rustled gently in the breeze, and Ellie drifted off to sleep, her heart filled with warmth and gratitude.